go. Come on, something. Come on. Ah! Swing and a miss.
There's a lot of spun.
Don't throw it wide.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Unbelievable.
The XBL AAA's 6th iteration has shown that the league is packed with talent top to bottom, and tonight on Primetime is no different. In one corner, the fiery newcomer with prodigious power and eye for design that has blasted his way to the top half of the standings through sheer force. In the other, the wily veteran that is on the wrong side of fortune, but has every tool in his locker to turn things around and commandeer this ship in the right direction towards a top half finish. Fireball Max and the Miami Knights take on RIsenFall and his Plum Island Pirates. Welcome to AAA Match of the Week.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back in to another production of the Cross-Platform Baseball League. My name is Weaver for Prez. I'll be your play-by-play commentator tonight, and I'm joined here in the booth by one of the co-commissioners. His name is Dwayne. How are you tonight, sir?
I'm doing fantastic, Weaver. It's great to be back in the booth for some AAA baseball. Like you said, we have a good set tonight.
Yeah, we sure do. The AAA match of the week will be set between RIsenFall and FireballMax, two players on kind of opposite trajectories, but despite their records, I think, Dwayne, we're in for a treat tonight. These guys, we know FireballMax can hit, and then RIsenFall, he can hit too. Maybe a little bit less consistent, but if they're both clicking, we're in for some fireworks.
Yeah, that's the thing about tonight. You know what you're getting with Max. He came into the league this season, played a ton of Federal League before this. He's got, he's great in the 80s range of ego. He scores tons of runs. He's got 20 hits per game on average. He's well over, I think, 11 runs per game scored on average. So yeah, you know what you're going to get. He hit a 500-foot home run that was captured on the highlight reel earlier this season. So it's going to be exciting baseball from his end. But RIsenFall is a player that can pitch up there with the best of them on his best day and hit up there with the best of them on his best day as well. If he's getting stuff to hit and he's on fire, I've seen him put up a ton of runs as well, and he can be a bit of a giant killer. So this is going to be a really interesting matchup depending on, the way things sway.
Yeah, he definitely has that potential in him. He only has the 5 wins on the season, but I don't think it would surprise anyone if he came out slugging tonight and made it 7. On the other hand, FireballMax, he's been a bit of a bulldozer in his rookie campaign here in the XBL AAA. But without further ado, I want to see what these guys have in store for us. Should be an awesome show. Stick around, everyone. We'll be right back. We're going to let the players know it is time to go. The XBL AAA match of the week between RIsenFall and his Pirates, FireballMax and his Knights. Let's see it. Welcome back, folks. Colonial Plaza, beautiful day for baseball. As we're loading in, this is the home of FireballMax. He will get first ups, or rather, RIsenFall will get first ups. Chance to strike early. Very symmetrical park, interesting walls. They're tall in center, short in left and right. If that plays into it, very interesting.
We got 5-bar defense on primetime tonight in the form of the Pirates as well, so that should be very exciting to see. I myself going with the 5 bars this season, been loving it. I know RIsenFall, I think, loving it too. Hopefully it plays this way in these games.
Yeah, the 2-bar power as well.
Yeah,
I know that's something I think you run as well, right?
yes, indeed, and Webb also this season. There's been a big trend out of power this season, and I think some of the team builds have proven that just anybody can get it done with about anything. So it's going to be interesting to see how these two, with their respective builds, go at tonight. The balance of the Miami Knights, speaking to that prodigious offense that we talked about.
Well, here we are, folks. First pitch, AAA match of the week. It's in there. A changeup inside. Jace Fiducci is the starter for the Knights. Contact swing by RIsenFall. He hammers it up the middle, takes a little skip out to Grimes. It's a good start for him, a leadoff single.
Yeah, just what he needs to get a runner on base early. Let's see if he can get the bats going with the middle of his order. He's got some big hitters in the form of Sweaty Betty and Daddy Mac.
Yeah, Sweaty Betty, prodigious hitter in this Pirates lineup. Pirates, formerly the Piranhas. Lots of carryover players. Goes after the high fastball, just got under it, but sends it deep nonetheless. It's out to the track, just a few feet shy of the wall. Making that catch is Fireball Max. Fires it back in. There's the first out.
Yeah, missed that one by about, an inch on the swing and a couple inches at the wall. There he goes.
There's a hit and run attempt. Runner's going. He's out. Gunned down from behind the plate. The pitch was outside. He couldn't make contact with it. That was a set hit and run. And then he's going to line it over to the first baseman. And just like that, the minimum is face, and the inning is over.
Yeah, quickly goes RIsenFall. Now he's going to have to deal with this offense that we talked about from the Knights.
Strike one to Donald Wildley, left fielder. He's the leadoff hitter. Facing Samson Simpson. Checks on the changeup. 2-1 the count. A fastball low and away. Weekly hit the Candela in the air, so he gets
the first baseman, number 11.
Sounded like an out. My feed was catching up.
Oh yeah, we did have a jumping catch there from Sweaty Betty. That was nicely done.
So 2 down. A couple of lineouts to the infielders. 2-0 count on Gavin Grimes. He's the center fielder. Great power, contact, and speed. He's got 36 RBIs. 3 O's in there. Takes the 3-1 as well. A couple dangerous fastballs, but perhaps taking all the way as Max. Now faces a changeup. He's early. Full count. Another payoff pitch. What a take from Fireball Max. It'll be a 2-out walk. Good at bat.
Yeah, it's a good way to make RIsenFall work. He's going to want to get his starter to go as long as he can. That one ripped hard into the gap. Daddy Mac trying to cut it off. He can't. That's extra bases for sure.
Grimes, he's rounding third. He's going to score. The Miami Knights strike first. Runner going to third. RIsenFall, he's going to have a chance to get out of the inning. If he executes, Max gets back safely.
Yeah, just hesitated on the throw there, Rise. Unlucky to get out of it, but looks like he's going to get the ground out on the next pitch. Takes it himself, and that does end the inning. Only minimal damage.
Yeah, 1 run comes across. The 2-out walk burning RIsenFall there. But only 1 run. Has a chance here with his middle of the order, starting with John Silver. Swing and a miss. Goes after the low changeup. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 out.
Number 33.
Red-hander hitting 183. Has excellent power, though. Gets under that one. Sends it a mile high to dead center. Grimes camps under it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Yeah, second time we've seen Rise pop one up like that. He's just getting underneath the baseball. He's got a lot of power in his order for a 2-bar power team.
Here's Big Joey Bats. Hard hit, but on the ground to third base. Travis retires the side. We're into the bottom of the second. Still 1-0 Miami Knights. Here's Damon Travis. RIsenFall facing some lag there. Pitch just missed. Here's the curveball high in the zone for strike 1. 17 pitches thus far with this delivery, and it's grounded to Silver. Firm throw. No problem for him. 1 down.
Seems to be a lot of instances where Max is just taking all the way. Maybe he's just trying to make Samson work. Maybe just really waiting for a pitch he wants. It's just interesting. to see from what we've seen on the hitting stats and his box scores.
Well, he seemed to want that one, but he popped it up to shallow left center. Shortstop took care of it. 2 down. This is where RIsenFall landed in some trouble in the first after 2 quick outs. Misses high. Check swing. Can't get him to bite that inside cutter, so he'll loop a curveball up and in. Popped up by Max, dead center. There's Johnny Rocket. He makes his first put out. Number 3-2.
Nice pitched inning there from RIsenFall. Now he needs to get those bats rolling. He's made some hard contact himself. Mike Jordan coming up to the plate.
Swings at the first pitch and hammers it deep left field on the track. That's another put out on the track out there. This one hit a little harder, but in the 7-hole, there just wasn't much power. RIsenFall batting his pitcher in the 8-hole. You don't see it a whole lot. Wishbone's the only other person I think I can remember doing it. He goes down swinging here. Strikeout has completed the first 2 quick outs.
Yeah, something I toyed with in the past as well a little bit, but very, very rare in the XBL to see the pitcher batting 8th. He doesn't quite get it done there regardless.
Andrea Candela looks like an homage to Andre Candela from the Crocodons. He's going to ground out, though. Swung at that second pitch inside. Another 1-2-3 inning. That's 9 up, 9 down for FireballMax. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Second pitch is checked on. Healthy diet, forcing fastballs here. Gets another check swing. Tough guy to get to chase.
Great changeup. Just bit the zone there.
Yeah, got him back in the count 2-2. He's going to miss here, so another payoff pitch. Walk-prone trait makes him a little less accurate, and he does swing. I thought maybe Dwayne thought we'd see another check. No, he commits, and he strikes out.
Yeah, it's a big out there for RIsenFall. Now he's got to deal with the turnover in the order, but luckily he does not walk the pitcher there.
Oh, that's right. Weakly hit to the left side, but a diving stop by Silver, and the leadoff man doesn't quite have enough speed. He's retired. What a play.
5-bar defense. You get what you pay for. You love to see it.
Absolutely, dude. That was a great stop over there. Here's an easier stop for bats. No problem. And that's 2 consecutive zeros put up by the Plum Island Pirates against one of the league's top offenses.
Yeah, both these players a hit apiece. Just that run separating them. Really interesting to see how these middle innings are going to go. You know, you're looking to see Max get rolling, but at the same time, Rise has hit a few balls hard himself, and, you know, both teams look like they're ready to break it open at any point.
Count is even after that one hits the ground. Locked in is the pitcher. Fouling it off is Rise. Only has the 3-pitch mix. Numbers not good this season for Fiducci, but working well so far here. Another foul ball. Leadoff man Johnny Rocket hitting .261, trying to flare it into left field, and he will. Leadoff runner aboard for the Pirates.
Yeah, swinging at anything close there. He just got something on that and put it right in the outfield where nobody was. That's a great piece.
Here's Sweaty Betty. Swinging first pitch just below the zone to the back end of the shortstop. Goes to second. Gets that out barely. Sweaty Betty will make it to first. It's a fielder's choice. Daddy Max swinging first pitch. Just missed that one low and inside. Foul territory. It's a pop out. 2 down quickly.
Yeah, that generous foul territory here in Colonial. I wasn't too deep into it, but, you know, just so much area to make a play. And Rise really not letting these counts run too deep.
Fiducci looking to get back to locked in. You would think an out here would do it. Runner still at first. To the left side. Early dive, and it bounces off him. Does he have time to recover? No. Just beating it out as RIsenFall. The inning continues.
That was a really close play at first base. Not a lot of speed on that guy. Now Red-hander has a huge chance.
Yeah, hitting 180, but could redeem himself here for his lackluster season with something in the gap or further. Swings, trying to go up the middle.
Oh.
Stopped by underhanded and not enough speed, so he's out at first. FireballMax saves himself a run. What a play.
That is a great diving play from Max there. I don't know how many bars his defense is, but it doesn't matter. Here's shortstop flashing the leather. And unfortunately for Rise there, he gets out of that jam.
Swinging on that changeup, and just like Rise in the previous inning, Max is going to start with a single to left field to kick off the inning. Here's Kobe Special.
He's got good speed too. Going to be interested to see if Max just stays relying on the batter, or if he moves runners, you know, around the base paths.
Took the first one outside. Checks once again. Hammers dead center, rocket back, deepest part of the park, and he makes the catch. He leaps and robs him of extra bases. I can't believe my eyes.
If you could see me right now, I'm holding out 5 fingers for each bar of defense.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Great play. I thought at least that was hitting the wall. But no,
I
no
thought it
dice.
was gone. I thought for sure it was gone. Somehow he made that catch up there, scaling the wall. Play of the week candidate already. But still a threat for the Miami Knights. 2 on, 1 out. Rise and Fall. Gonna try to not make that catch in vain. Makes another catch with Rocket, gets it back in.
He was fishing for that ground ball, got a nice pop out there. Still has to deal with, you know, dangerous hitter here. Oh, and then he slides accidentally with the center fielder. That's definitely going to cost him a run here.
Throw comes into home. Too little, too late. I think you're right, Dwayne. I think that absolutely cost him. Just a rough mistake out there. Another one up the middle is going to score another run. 3-0 Miami Knights.
It happens that quickly sometimes when things unravel. Rise going to have to tighten up, but this rally from Fireball Max getting pretty impressive. Let's see if he can do something with the pitcher.
There's Candela flexing that second baseman's speed. Gets to the spot before Fiducci could loop it into center for another run. So the damage done in that inning, 2 runs. It's a 3-0 lead. Hammered first pitch by Rise, out number 1.
That ball is hit on the screws too. Sometimes you just get one too good.
Only 40 pitches thus far with this delivery. Mike Jordan trying to go up the middle. Diving stop underhanded, but there's too much speed. He's got an infield hit.
That's a good break there for Rise. Let's see if he can make it count. Ooh, he pops it up there with the pitcher.
There's a hit and run on the first pitch. Out to dead center, caught by Grimes. So 2 down. Candela's going to bat. Hitting 286 on the season. Flings it through the right side. It'll turn the lineup over. First and second. 2 outs. Here comes Johnny Rocket, but he is an RBI dud. He's going to have to find a hole in the grass. Hit and run attempt. But the throw is hesitated on, so everybody's safe. That pitch was not touchable up and away.
Yeah, Max throws behind the runner going to third, and everybody ends up being fortunately safe for Rise. But he's going to have to do something, like you said, the RBI dud playing against him here with the 2 runners in scoring position.
The 2-2 inside swing and a miss. 92 miles an hour placed under the hands. He could not catch up, and that ends the threat. Rise and Fall has had his chances, unable to convert thus far.
Nicely done to get out of that jam there, though, by Fireball Max. He's shown he can get it done on the mound as well. Has yet to give up a run through 5 solid innings.
Snuck one fastball by him, tried to repeat it, but he fouls it off, spoils that pitch. We go with the high curve here, looking to fool him, fouls it off. This one could go just about anywhere, and it's going to go into right center field, and it splits the gap perfectly. Jordan can't get to it, so it's going to have to be Rocket. Gets it back in quickly, but it's a lead-off double for Fireball Max.
Yeah, big fat hanging changeup. Fireball Max going to swing at that all day.
Doesn't want to chase that cut piece inside. Does want the curveball. Diving stop, or rather not a stop. He can't make the catch. Rocket's going to fire it all the way in. Maybe a play at second. They do have him. But the run scores. It's an RBI single. 4-0 Miami Knights.
Man, that was going to be a close play at home. I don't know if he cuts that off. If the run scores or not, we'll never find out. But great job to get the heads up out at second.
Yeah, going with the prudent play to at least get one out. This is hammered. This one will clear the wall. Fireball Max leaves in a hurry, and he leads 5-0.
Too much of that two-seamer catching the plate there for Rise. Unfortunate. And now Simpson getting pretty tired, pretty tense. Max, though, his bats have lit up in the past couple innings.
Yeah, 55 pitches and tense. Remember, he was not lifted. They tried, RIsenFall tried to go with that hit and run play in the previous inning. He's unsuccessful. In danger of walking him here. Fastball, swing and a miss. Another full count curveball, but it's going to hang over the zone. Max might want that one back. Backdoor cut here is hammered to the opposite field, but maybe playable, and it is on the track, 2 down.
Yeah, dangerous pitch there again from Rise, but he does get the result he needed. You can see he's trying to get a couple of them to tail out of the zone there.
2-0 fastball here, swing and a miss. This one roped down the line, just foul. The chalk not being touched there. The inside pitch, swing and a miss. Got that cutter to work. But 2 more runs come across for the second straight inning. It's 5-0 in favor of the Miami Knights.
Yeah, Plum Island's got to wake the bats up now. They've hit, like we said, a couple times, some decent contacts, some runners on. Ooh, that one sneaks through between short and third. And that's what you got to build upon.
Sweaty Betty gets aboard for the middle of the order, starting with Daddy Mac. Plenty of power. Hammers that inside pitch right to the glove of Special.
Another one he hits almost too well, right on the screws, right directly at the fielder.
So now the low contact cleanup hitter, John Silver, hammers that changeup. This is also going to be caught a little bit deeper. No, he lets it drop, throw his errant, so Rise may be able to sneak in, and he does. That is a huge pair of mistakes from the Miami Knights, and opens the door for Rise.
Yeah, on one play, he really needs to tighten up and get a good pitch to hit with red-hander quickly behind 0-2, though, and now whiffer engages.
Lays off the low change. Fiducci still dealing in there. 2 on, 1 out. A 2-2 count to red-hander. Goes after the high fastball, and that's a big out number 2 for Fireball Max.
Another 2-out RBI situation for Rise. He has not been able to put one together yet.
Softly hit to the right side, right where the second baseman was, and that retires the threat once again. Fireball Max looking like Houdini on Match of the Week.
Yeah, he's been in and out of jams, I think, in almost every inning, at least like 4 of them. So pretty impressive here tonight to still have a shutout, and his offense again getting rolling with the leadoff single.
Now batting, the catcher,
Here's Alma Woolmate, the catcher, after the leadoff single. Hammer to right field. Mike Jordan, he's got it. Firm throw back to first. No play.
now batting, the shortstop, number
There's that dangerous cutter again. Max hits it on the ground. Could be 2. And it's just what the doctor ordered. Candela finishes the twin killing. And it's a scoreless 6th.
It's a nicely played double play by Rise. I think that's one of those ones where you kind of hang your shortstop back there and let it just drag on the ground for a sec before you flip it to second instead of getting the line out.
Mike Jordan, another leadoff hit for the Plum Island Pirates. And a clear pinch hit opportunity will be seized. Or will it? No. He stays in the game. A hit and run is going to be a pop out to right field.
Yeah, first pitch swinging again, and there's another out for Rise. Like I said earlier, not a lot of deep counts from him, and it's been hurting him. He's got the runners on, but he has nothing to show for it.
I'm a bit perplexed that there was no pinch hit there with the way Sampson has been going. Dribbler to the left side, weakly hit. They get the out at second. There will be no play at first, so the inning does continue for Johnny Rocket, top of the order. Flips it up the middle. So yet again, another multi-base runner threat, this time with 2 outs. And Sweaty Betty at the plate.
It's again with 2 outs for Rise. He's been in 2-out RBI situations all night. This time, though, he might come through this one over the head of the left fielder, and that should score 2.
That gets the Pirates back in the game. It's a 3-run contest here in the top of the 7th. Sweaty Betty comes through.
Wow, Sweaty Betty. She's a hero.
a star in the AAA. She stands on second base. Daddy Mac looking to drive her in. Gets that inside pitch, trying to go up the middle. They were holding the runner on, so no problem for him, but a successful inning nonetheless. RIsenFall finally breaks through with 2 outs and scores twice.
You can see he's out hitting FireballMax in this game. 10 hits to 9. But behind by 3 runs. Yeah, maybe he can put it together, but only 6 more outs to work with. And he's got the dangerous offense still to deal with here as the pinch hitter steps up to the plate. Oh, off the face.
Down goes Sampson. He's not getting back up. He beats out the throw to first to add insult to injury. Absolutely brutal. He's lifted from the Marlboro Man. Hammered right field. Jordan, he misses it, and it goes all the way to the wall. The runners can run for days. A huge mistake out there opens the door for Max. Try and get those runs back. There's nobody out.
Yeah, tough break there for Rise. Missed play out and right. Now he needs to try and do something in this situation.
Hammered, dead center field. A 3-run bomb for FireballMax, and it's 8-2 Miami.
Ouch. That one hurts. But man, Max has got to feel good.
When it rains, it pours, I guess. That defensive blunder in right field that could have been an out. Coming back to haunt RIsenFall. It's a 6-run ball game. Nice strike there with the curveball. That activates K-Man for the first time for Marlboro Man. Popped up, shallow right. Caught by Jordan.
Now back, the right fielder, number 4.
Kobe Special hammers this. It's trying to stay fair, and it might. It's off the pole. That one just stopped tailing at some point. Made its way fair, and it's 9-2.
Wow, that just kept going up, it looked like, and it just kind of hung in the air and met with the pole. That's insane.
Second home run of the inning, 3rd of the game for FireballMax. Unable to stop it at the hot corner. It was just hit way too hard, so this is going to be another single. Wheels are starting to fall off a bit.
Oh, we got another injury.
Yeah,
this is
broken
brutal
on the dive. Yeah, brutal times for RIsenFall. It's been a brutal inning. Not much more you can say. Check swing there. Going with the moving fastballs, gets a slow dribbler. Throw will go to second. He's out there. Prudent play by RIsenFall to get the lead runner by a step.
Yeah, that was a tight one. Must have got there by just an inch. And that was the replacement player who was not a third baseman making that play.
That's right. The unnatural third baseman makes the diving stop. 1-1 count on Alma Woolmate. Strike 2. K-Man fastball. High. RIsenFall wants to keep it right here. He held the ball long enough. Throw goes to second. Hasn't been a rundown. Trying to avoid funny business. Takes it all the way back to his Ripskins. And that ends the inning. But the Miami Knights lead by a score of 9-2. It's getting late in this one. Time running out.
Yeah, interesting reliever coming in here for the Miami Knights. We'll see if Rise can take advantage. You couldn't do anything with the low velo from the starter.
Yeah, just the 2 runs coming in on that 2-out double from Sweaty Betty. Single up the middle, though. Another leadoff hit for RIsenFall. Looking to get a big rally started. He's got 6 outs to give. Here's Red-Hander. Aubrey Dropkin, 3-pitch mix. Goes after the forkball, does Rise, and it's right into the glove of Travis. 1 down.
Number 29.
Slider catches the inside corner. Good speed on at first. Pickoff attempt from Max. Rise staying put. Big Joey Bats at the plate. Hammers the fastball right side. Farley underhanded to first. They get the double play. Once again, the leadoff hit does not come to pass. We're into the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, Rise left a lot of ducks on the pond. I wish you can see the left on base count would always be a prudent statistic in this league overall. You know, some games you just see so many players left on.
Sticking with that cutter up and away. Gets some weak contact off the bat into the glove of Johnny Rocket. So a good result there for Rise and Fall. One down, still that runner lurking on first base. Here's Dropkin. She will be lifted. So Dropkin, she goes 1 inning, gets 3 outs, all 3 outs cleanly. This could be a double play, scooped by Bats at first. The throw was errant, but they get the double play regardless.
Yeah, that's a pretty impressive play, even though, you know, it should have went wrong, I guess, by all things considered. That's what you invest in the defense for, I think.
Yeah, I looked at the replay. It was only -5 or 6 on the throw meter. It was an error nonetheless. That's 102 miles per hour above the zone. Unable to get to it is Rise and Fall. Can't blame them there. Here's Addie Grace to pinch hit. This is Lament, the K-Man closer. Also has the walk prone trait, but he's looking to get the 3 out. Wouldn't be a save, but looking to finish the game. Swing and a miss right down the pipe, but just too fast. 1 to go.
Number 19.
Swung on by Candela. Hit hard, but dead center. Caught out there by Grimes. The players will say good game, and that concludes game number 1. 9-2, your final. 15 hits for Fireball Max, 11 for the Plum Island Pirates and RIsenFall83. Fireball Max takes game 1 decisively. We'll have game 2 soon. But Dwayne, what'd you think of that one?
You know, interesting ball game. I think that we saw a lot from the Pirates that he could have built upon, you know, to score more runs early in that game, and then it got away from him once he was really unable to get any of those runs in. So it was all Max. Max was, you know, a solid player all throughout the game. He pitched well, he hit well, he got the homers when he needed it. You know, right after a couple of unfortunate things happened out in the field for the Pirates, Max hit him with the dagger, you know what I mean? And I got the 3-run homer. That's how you win ball games, and that's a big reason why he's ranked up there in the top 5 of the AAA right now, I think.
Well, all series in the AAA and the XBL are 2 games, so we have 1 more game for you in this series tonight. We'll step away real quick, take a break, and Rise and Fall will play host to Fireball Max in game number 2. Whenever they're ready, don't go anywhere. Emerald Diamond. Looks like a beautiful night out there. That is the home of the Plum Island Pirates. They will be the home team in game number 2, looking to salvage a split against one of the top sluggers in the XBL AAA.
Yeah, like we said in the post game of the last one, a lot that the Pirates could have built upon, a lot that the Knights can build upon as well. They scored the runs to get it done. So both these teams looking to stay hot, going towards this AAA playoffs. This type of game on prime time is the time to do it.
This is the XBL AAA league, played on 80 hitting ego, 90 across the other categories. We also have the XBL, which is played on 90 batting ego. And we have a match of the week set for you in about 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's the scheduled start time between Chronic Lies and This is Eduardo. Another 2 game set should be interesting. But for now, game 2 of this series between the Plum Island Pirates, the Miami Knights. Players are getting ready. So are we.
Yeah, here we go. Always nice when you get the Emerald Night. As you said, it's beautiful out here. It's just a nice stadium to look at, and it's usually good for the batter's eye.
First pitch will be delivered by Texas Red. It's in there. Strike number 1 to Donald Wildly. Same pitch mix as before with the other starter for the Pirates. Fouled off here. Quickly an even count, but a good fastball being delivered here. Swing and a miss. Out number 1 recorded on the strikeout.
The first baseman.
Yeah, Texas Red has a big heat. We'll see if Rise is able to utilize that well in this game. He had a lot of heat with Samson last game as well. Same mix, I think, too, with the 3 fastballs.
Hammered through the right side. Both players get a dive out of their systems, but it was an uncatchable ball. Good hit from Fireball Max. Here's Gavin Grimes. Had a home run in game number 1. Checks on the fastball. Quickly 0-2. Texas Red looking for that put-away pitch. The inside changeup. He checks his swing. Just wasn't expecting it, I guess. That's an out.
Yeah, just clipping the zone there, too, was Rise, so big to get Grimes out, batting over 500.
Checks on the pitch inside. Here's a high fastball, swing and a miss. So another 2-strike count. Looking to punch out the side is RIsenFall, and he just misses low. Going again, this time with the moving fastball. Gets a little bit too much to the plate inside. Candela dives. Throw to first. He got him. A 1-2-3, or I'm sorry, not a 1-2-3 inning, but a relatively quick and easy inning nonetheless. He gets his first chance to bat. No jump attempt from the shortstop, so it's another single for the leadoff hitter of the Pirates. Here they go.
Yeah, Johnny Rocket, I think, has had a base hit, you know, each time he's been up. Maybe it was 3 for 4 last game.
Here's Daddy Mac now with the RBI man trait activated. That's exactly what RIsenFall wanted. Facing Simone Mastiff. Swing and a miss. To the right side, backhanded by the first baseman. Mastiff covers, makes the play. So 2 groundouts to the right side, gets the runner to third, but two outs are down. Swinging first pitch is Rise, gets it up the middle, went down and got it. Great piece of hitting, and he leads in inning number 1.
Yeah, always seems to have to do it with 2 outs, but regardless, there in this first inning, he gets the run across.
So now Big Joey bats. He hammers it up the middle. The inning continues. 3rd hit of the inning. Mojo is down. They've already knocked down Mastiff to tense. Question is, can RIsenFall take advantage? He swings on that first pitch inside, grounds it to the backhand of the second baseman. That ends the inning, but 3 hits net the Pirates their first run of the game, their first lead of the series. Jordan makes that play. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 22.
Johnny Rocket. He calls off Jordan, makes his own play. There's 2 down. Very quick 2 outs. We'll see if Max wants to take a few pitches just to prolong the inning. Takes strike 1 on the front door cutter. Now Cutter tailing away to the right side. Diving stop Candela. Throw to first in time. Very quick and productive inning for RIsenFall.
Yeah, Max definitely a lot less patient now in game 2. We'll see if that trend continues.
Tried to loop that curveball, just missed high. Mastiff. She's teetering that line between tense and neutral, currently neutral. Tried to flip that slider to the left side, but into the basket glove of Wildly.
Pitcher, number 37.
So here is Texas Red going up the middle and successful. And that'll help RIsenFall. That'll go a long way on his mojo meter.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, too. Always good for the mojo when you get that nice knock with your pitcher, especially on Match of the Week, too. It feels like it really gives them the extra juice.
Simone Mastiff's ERA, 9.99. 3-0 is the count to Candela. Rocket waiting on deck. Runner goes. It's a hit and run, and it's successful. The ball is down in front of Grimes. Pitcher was running, so there's not going to be a chance to go to third. But now there's 2 on, 1 out. Top of the order. RBI Dud is active. Another hit and run, and this one, it's perfect. It's through the left side. The pitcher, he's going to come all the way to score. That's Texas Red, and it's 2-0.
Well, there's some moving and shaking there from the Plum Island Pirates. That's just how he built the team, I think, to get moving around the bases like that, and he gets it done. This, though, looks like it's going to be a double play ball. Sweaty Betty beats it out. Good legs.
Yeah, great hustle from Betty prolongs the inning and allows Rise a chance to add a 3rd run if he can find grass once again. They're at the corners with decent speed. Trying to flip it. Does it land fair? It does. It's on the chalk. 1 is in. They're going to be at 2nd and 3rd, but it's 3-0 Plum Island.
Oh, the ball's getting thrown around. There's some diddling.
Some base running mistakes from Rise. He's caught up between home and 3rd, and he is out. Dwayne, I have no clue what I just saw.
Yeah, I honestly thought we were getting ready to get to the next hitter there, so I looked away for a second. I looked back. There was a lot going on. The ball was getting thrown around. My summation of that was just pure chaos.
Yeah, looking at the replay on my other monitor, I think the batter was headed too far towards second base. Rise tried to send him back, and then, you know, expecting a throw to first, tried to send the runner home to buy time, but none of those things happened, and the inning just ended.
Way she goes.
High fastball here, blooped into shallow right field over to Jordan. That's a leadoff single for Fireball Max.
Off the hands, too. Next piece of hitting, but now he's got the 10th pitcher up.
Right center field, racing as Rocket. He gets there. A dangerous looking shallow fly, but the play was made. Here's that backdoor pitch.
Oh,
unable to make the catch is Candela. Max was gambling all the way. If he makes that catch, it is an easy double play at first. But it drops off his glove, and there's 2 on.
This is where the danger in the order comes up. That one just missed by Max. Popped up to the warning track. Going to be a fortunate out, number 2.
Yeah, the curveball hung up there. That was red all over, but he lives to talk about it, does Rise and Fall. Now a chance to get out of the inning with that 3-run lead intact. Here's another good fastball, 2 in a row. Locked in still is Texas Red. Going with the changeup, it's low, it's hammered. Do we have a tie game? I think we do. That changeup will not come back. It's 3-3.
That one powdered. It was Grimes again, 452 feet. The 3-run shot is a real dagger.
Number 4.
Brand new ball game in the top of the 3rd. No longer locked in is Texas Red, but Rise surely will still take the neutral mojo in this situation. That's a single out to Rocket.
Now batting the second baseman. Number
Now
68.
tense is Texas Red. Was a strike away from getting out of this inning. All of a sudden, 3 straight hits here with 2 outs.
He's got to do damage control. He's moving through the order here. And Damon Travis still coming up here with a significant amount of power.
Wild cutter lands high. Curveball inside. Again, up the middle. That's 3 straight singles up the middle. Throw goes in, and it's a good deterrent from the arm of Rocket. So the chance rests on Woolmate. Trying to go up the middle. Cannot be stopped by Candela. 1 is in. Here comes 2. Runner goes back to second. It's 5-3, a 5-run inning.
The shortstop. Number
Wow,
13.
it is all unraveled here for Rise and Fall in this inning. Big 5-run spot from the Miami Knights. Thankfully, though, he gets the line out there to get out of it. Still only a 2-run ball game, but wow, that one felt like it would just not end.
33.
Rise gets his leadoff runner aboard, looking to answer back after a very tough inning with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Here's Big Joey Bats, plenty of power.
29.
No speed to speak of. At first, could be a double play. Second, on to first, an easy tailor-made double play for 2 down.
Right. Fielder.
Yeah, not what Rise was looking for there.
What a stop from Mastiff. She's tense. Her fielding had to be in the 20s. But she makes that play near her head. When it rains, it pours, I guess. There's the first out administered against Fireball Max out of the hand of Texas Red. Unable, no, there's no dive. Johnny Rocket, he slips over the ball. Taking second is Max. He's in there. What in the world?
Yeah, it's a tough break. I think Rise kind of just button mashing there, and is the runner having enough speed and heads-up awareness to get to second base puts another dangerous situation at hand here for the Pirates to deal with.
And flipping it down the line perfectly is Max. That'll go as an RBI single. Scoring from second is that runner, so the mistake in center field leads to a direct run. We're still going with one out in the fourth. Popped up, though. Should be two. So runner on first. 3-run ball game. Kobe special, the cleanup hitter. Runner goes. Max, he's got it picked easily.
Yeah, good jump there from him. I guess he was just really reading the pitcher. He gets the mojo up as well. So we'll see if he can keep the runs flowing. He's shown he's not willing to stop scoring.
Hammered right side, Candela. He makes that stop. Gets him at first. To end the inning, but one more run gets scratched across. The deficit for the Pirates now at 3. Here's Calvin Ripskins. Still tense is Simone Mastiff.
Yeah, interesting to see that she's still tense in this game, but she keeps giving up big rips like that. That one into the left center field gap, off the glove. Ripskins with enough speed going to get into second easily.
A leadoff double. That's what RIsenFall has been lacking, is those extra base hits. Now there's no double play, at least on the ground, in order. Runner goes, late jump, he's out, and the leadoff double is retired. It looked like a hit and run attempt, but he checked his swing at the plate.
I know that's a tough break, but I mean, it's every time the pitcher comes up, it seems like he does a hit and run. I mean, at what point it hasn't worked?
Hammered to left towards the tall wall, and it's off that wall. Misplayed in left field. So Texas Red slides into second with a double.
I think he's 2 for 2. He's feeling good.
Yeah. Swinging at that pitch in the dirt. Texas Red, he'll go back to second. Out is made at first. There's 2 down. Still a runner in scoring position. Johnny Rocket. Hammered up the middle. Texas Red gets the stop sign. No, he's coming home. Retreats to third. Throw was errant, but cut off around the mound. Sweaty Betty up as the tying run.
Yeah, big moment here for Betty. Rises to pick out his pitch to hit.
Great speed on it first. Anything in the gap would make it a 1-run game. Hammers it, chops it on the ground violently. Play is made by the shortstop. Another crisis averted from Fireball.
Yeah, he's been a wizard tonight, getting out of jams with runners on base. Would love to get a count on it. Like I said, I think in the last game, it's been a really well done job by him.
One, 2, fastball low and inside, hammered over to bats. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 22.
Texas Red looking to settle down after surrendering runs in each of the last 2 innings. There was an ugly swing on the first one, but second pitch laid off. Goes after that curveball and pops it up. There's Ripskins.
Now batting, the catcher, number
Big power coming up here for Max. Gonna have to be careful. She's locked in.
Hammers left center field, down in the gap. Diving attempt made by the left fielder, but there's no play. Sliding into second is the catcher for the Miami Knights. And a runner in scoring position with 2 down once again. 1-1 is the count to Colson, underhanded the shortstop. He's been busy in the field.
Yeah, indeed he has.
Checks on that changeup, thought about going after it. The 2-2, hammered right center field. Rocket has to move. He's got it. So a scoreless frame put up by Texas Red. trying to get his offense fired up here in the bottom of the 5th.
Number 16.
Hammered dead center, caught by Grimes.
Now batting.
Yeah, another one he hits pretty much too well.
Number 30.
He's jumping on these pitches. He's swinging early and counts, and he's getting strikes from Mastiff, but the results are not there.
Chopped once again to underhanded. 2 down.
Now batting. The first baseman. Number 29.
Big Joey Bats, he's got a hit tonight. Looking for one right here. And he's going to get it into the left center field gap all the way to the wall. He will dig for 2. Grimes gets it back into the cutoff man. And there's an extra base hit, but again, 2 outs. So the hit going to have to be nice and clutch here from Mike Jordan. If he can find it, swings first pitch, curveball, 1 hop to underhanded. Jordan has speed, but he can't beat it out, and the inning ends.
There goes Rise again, swinging. As soon as he gets those runners in scoring position or the extra base hits, he seems to swing, at the first pitch or pretty close to it. He's just not getting good results. He's got to wait for his pitch. He's really helping Max out, but Max, give him credit. He is putting the ball, in places where it's really fooling Rise. And like we said before, he's leaving runners on base and getting the results.
Hammered right field, down on a hop to Mike Jordan. Tried to make a sliding attempt. At least stops the ball there. So the leadoff runner is aboard. Texas Red, he's been towing that line. He's back to 10th. You have to wonder how much longer the leash is for him in what is still a very winnable game for both players.
Yeah, perhaps Max going with the... Oh, yeah, he's got the pinch runner. I thought for a second he put a pinch hitter in for Wadley.
First 2 have reached 2 missile singles. Nobody out here in the top of the 6th. Beckham Wolf could deliver a striking blow. Good backdoor cut piece. Evens the count. Goes with the 4-seamer. Hammered foul. So much power and contact on this right-handed hitter. Doesn't chase the changeup. The count is full. Inside fastball. Dribbled to second. Candela. Ripskins. It's 2. A huge ground ball double play for RIsenFall. And he's an out away from escaping again.
Yeah, not your conventional double play ball either. Up and in. Gets the good soft contact. I think he's going to walk Grimes here.
Yeah, looks like he's pitching around 3-0 count. This one's not going to be anywhere close. So they're at the corners for Kobe's special. Not too much of an easier task, but the lefty-lefty matchup perhaps what Rise wanted there. Popped him up. It's going to pay off as long as Rocket doesn't misplay it. No chance with all that defense. He gets out of the inning.
Yeah, proved to be the right choice there.
Now batting. The shortstop. Number 8.
Shiny Benjamin, he comes in out of the pen, does not have much accuracy to speak of. See if that plays into things. Got Rise in front of that one. It's fouled into the dugout. Swing and a miss. 99 miles per hour. That's the first out.
The pitcher. Number 37.
In to hit is Texas Red.
Yeah, Rise may be feeling it, I guess, or maybe doesn't believe in the pinch hitter. Not too sure. He didn't really use one last game either, I don't believe.
Swing and a miss. Another 2-strike situation. The delivery from Benjamin. It's that same high fastball. It's the same result. There's 2 down.
The second baseman. Number 19.
First pitch slider popped up left field. Caught by Wildly. A 1-2-3 inning for Benjamin. Fireball Max protecting that 3-run lead expertly with his pitchers.
Rise is doing a really good job, containing the bats, all things considered. I think we expected the Knights to score a ton more runs throughout both of these games, really. From what the scouting report said, but Rise is one of those pitchers that can really tighten a game up. He's stayed within the realm of reality for this long. Let's see if he can keep it from unraveling further, even though it's looking like extra bases are coming through here.
Yeah, almost had a very quick inning with Texas Red, who we were surprised to see get the at-bat in the previous inning. Still has a chance to make this a scoreless frame. That lead out, or that 2-out double rather, could complicate things. Popped over the head of the first baseman, out to Jordan, and once again he just takes his eye off the ball and hands them a run. And insult to injury, he drops it out there. It's going to be a triple, just not Jordan's day out there.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, something about that area of the field. Maybe they're, yeah, like you said, Rise taking the eye off the ball a little bit. Maybe trying to take a different angle towards the ball, and that, you know, sometimes it means it's going to get past you if you're not paying enough attention. So, unfortunate there, and there's a run as a result.
8-3. The lead has been expanded to 5. Fireball Max looking to blow this thing even more open than it is. Texas Red still in this game. Foul ball there barely. Wild curveball lands high.
Yeah,
Red's count.
Red's still going, surprisingly, 90th pitch.
Unable to make the plays. Jordan, valiant effort on the dive. The 9th run of the game for the Knights will score. Runner's going to third. He's in there. It's another triple. This thing is getting blown open quickly.
We are going to see the call of the pen. It will be Marlboro Man once again.
Popped up. Deep foul territory. Jordan has to get on his horse. Can't make it.
I think he had that play there. He's just not taking the right angles to the ball.
This one is lined into the glove of Ripskin, so that ends the inning mercifully for RIsenFall. Very similar inning to the one we saw in game number 1 with the misplay in right field. Looking to get the offense back out there. But it's going to be a quick out number 1 by a couple steps.
He's got a lot of speed in this order, you know, and they've been just out a few different times. Johnny Rocket, though, unfortunate there to almost get the infield single.
2 pitches, 2 outs, just cruising right now. It's Fireball Max. Grounded to the left side. It's a 3-pitch inning, all on the ground. And we're into the top of the 8th.
Yeah, Shiny Benjamin is extra locked in now. He's going to be coming out for sure in the bottom of the 8th inning, looking to do some more damage.
Hammered, left field, tall wall, it clears. 10-3 Miami.
There's Grimes again. Oh man, that guy cannot stay out of the seats. He has been crushing the ball tonight. Clearly one of the best hitters on this Miami Knights club.
I think that's his 4th home run, or 3rd of the night. One of the 2.
At least 3, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a filthy night for him. Center fielder for these Miami Knights. The lead is up to 7 now. And an early dive. And another misplay in right from Mike Jordan. He needs a prescription. He needs glasses.
He needs to go back to basketball.
The third baseman, number 22.
Unable to make that play, just very unfortunate. That's the 3rd time tonight. And it's all from the same right fielder. Dribbled up the middle. 1 is in. Rocket makes the throw. Cut off. 2 have come in. It's 12-3. Out will be made. That's the first out of the inning, but the lead is 9.
Number 40.
Candela can't make that one. Jordan lets it get past him again. Throw goes into second. Safe.
Yeah, you can see Max does not want to let up. He wants to get this into mercy territory and finish it, you know, in a shortened game, but looks like there'll be 2 outs.
Shiny Benjamin will stay in with this 9-run lead. Power swing rips right through. Hitting 500 on the season is Shiny Benjamin. It's a reliever, so I'm guessing that's 1 for 2. Fastball up and in. Swing and a miss. So he ends the inning. There will not be a mercy, at least yet. Actually, there can't be, because we will get all full 9 in. Right side, backhanded at first. Flip to first. Benjamin's there. 1 down.
I think
locked in is Shiny Benjamin.
I was gonna say there he takes one, I think, and that breaks the streak of consecutive pitches and outs.
That's right. It looked like 4 in a row, at least. Whiffer trade activates on Big Joey Bats. Goes after that one, fouls it off, but it's playable. Left fielder dives, can't make the play. Swing and a miss. Slider in a spot that fooled him just enough. Gets the strikeout. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Here is Mike Jordan. First pitch swinging, he's out. To the 9th we go. 12-3.
22 hits from the Miami Knights in this game, you know. Unfortunate that the innings got extended the way that they were for the Plum Island Pirates, but tons of credit to Max. He just stays on the ball.
Rocket, he can't make the play. It's all the way to the wall. Jordan has to back him up for once. Throw is going to be fired into third. He's in there with another triple.
Tough night at the office for the Pirates defense. You know, the 5 bars were shown in game 1. There were some great plays being made all around the field. This time, though, it just seems to be not breaking his way.
2 quick strikes on Beckham Wolf. Trying to flip it over the head, and he does. Out to Jordan. 13-3 is the score.
Yeah, still got to get out of it, you know, because the Miami Knights are the away team here. Needs to get 3 outs.
Yeah, it's the closer shutter downs in. Not much to shut down. The game is completely out of hand. Fly out to Jordan on the track. There it throws sails. Coming off the bag is Max. He thought it was going to get away, and he's caught in a rundown. Could be the second out of the inning. That's enough turnarounds that Rise should have him finally giving up his Max, and it's a double play.
Yeah, just speeding it up there, I guess. Like you said, maybe he did think that throw was going to be errant.
Caught by Ripskins, so that is the day for the Miami Knights on offense. One last chance for the Pirates, but the deficit is 10. This is going to be the first out of the inning. We will see a pinch hitter. It'll be John Silver.
Oh, he's got a ton of power, too. Look at that.
I believe came into the game after the injury. Could be wrong. In game number 1. 2 quick strikes. 3 quick strikes. Makes the strikeout. 2 down.
Yeah, one last chance for the Pirates, but the 10-run deficit, that's a mountain.
Swing and a foul ball. Count is 0-2. Shiny Benjamin looking to put this one away, and he does. The fastball high, gets it past his bat, and it's a sweep for the Miami Knights on their first ever match of the week.
Nicely done there by Fireball Max in those games tonight. Came out with the strong offense that we heard about. He got helped along by some tough defensive breaks from the Plum Island Pirates. But, you know, he really did impress both on the hill and especially at the plate.
Yeah, a tough night, like you said, for the Plum Island defense, but a lot of promise shown as far as getting on base, just in certain situations, just missing that last extra base hit that could, you know, clear the bases here and there, put himself back in games. But a lot to love out of the offensive performance of Rise and Fall. But like you said, the star tonight, Fireball Max, proving why he is one of the favorites as we approach the playoffs here in the following weeks in the XBL AAA, whatever format that takes. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with no matter who he faces off against.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, a force to be reckoned with. He put up 20+ hits in game 2 there. Was probably getting ready to in game 1, but Rise was keeping him pretty clean and tight in a few of those innings. He was really pitching well for stretches there, was Rise and Fall against a hitter of the caliber of Max. But he just couldn't put it all together for the entirety of either game, and when your defense isn't really helping you out, that makes it that much harder. So Rise and Fall tonight, you know, the score lines look a little rough, but I don't really, you know, coming away after watching the full, you know, hour of baseball that was in front of us, I don't really feel like it does him enough justice for the way he played. But Max, you know, put it all together and deserved those wins.
So once again, a sweep for the Miami Knights over the Plum Island Pirates. That concludes the AAA match of the week here on your Sunday night. But coming up, ETA 50 minutes. So at the top of this next hour, we will have the beginning of another 2-game set, the XBL match of the week, set on 90 Ego. between Chronic Lies and his Femme Fatales versus This is Eduardo and his Sirloins, a rematch of AAA's playoff past. Coming up for you now. They've both graduated up to the higher tier. That is your XBL match of the week coming up later tonight, again in just under an hour. So stay tuned for that. Come back to this channel when we go live then. We'll be seeing you then. And Dwayne, thanks for having me on for the AAA cast, and thanks for joining me.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Great to be back in the booth with you once again, Weaver, for some baseball. It was a great series. Thanks for our players. Thank you, Rise, for streaming to that. And thank you for being here. Like I already said, I think it's going to be an exciting night for the XBL cast. Eduardo and Chronic coming up after this. So yeah, everybody stick around for that in about, a little less than an hour. And have a safe and pleasant evening if we don't see you.
See you guys soon.